Hi, everybody. I'm Leon Thomas. Welcome to another episode of The Referral Source with John Waller. We're going to have a great time today. You can watch The Referral Source every Monday, 3:30 Eastern, right here on these same social media networks. I'm Leon Thomas. This is The Referral Source. Here we go.
It's time to grow your business and help others grow theirs. Welcome to the Referral Source.
Welcome again to another episode of A Referral Source. Again, you can see us every Monday right here at 3:30. And if you miss it live, that's okay, because we have replays running throughout the week. You can always catch the Referral Source. So for example, let's say it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you have nothing to do and you're tired of watching reruns of your favorite movie or reruns of your favorite sporting event. Maybe that time when you're watching the Ravens beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl when the lights went out and the 49ers tried to fix the game so the Ravens wouldn't win, and you're tired of watching that. You can watch the Referral Source right here. But again, it's live every Monday at 3:30. Let's bring on the founder of the Referral Source, my friend John Waller. John, how you doing?
Top of the afternoon, LT. Looking sharp with the shades. Hey,
Yeah.
We've got some competition on the show today. We've got the coolest guest we've had to date today.
All right, we're gonna bring him on in a sec. You mean he's cooler than? Wait a minute. When you said the coolest guest today, are you saying he's cooler than you, cooler than me, or cooler than the other guest?
No, he's the coolest guest, not co-host or co-host. No.
Okay. All right, right on. Because I was gonna say this guy's really got to be super cool if he's cooler than me or you. But John, it's great to have you here again. Great to spend time with you. And John, let's recap. Tell everyone the real purpose behind having this show, The Referral Source. Go ahead, John.
Thanks, LT. The only purpose that this show is on the air live every week at 3:30 on Mondays on YouTube is so that people can find out how to refer business to each other. If I find somebody that I think has got a really cool service or product, I want them on so that everybody else can hear about it. That's the only reason, right there in the bag with the zipper on it at the bank, LT.
I like it. And it's so cool that this is really going to help everyone's business grow. There are going to be folks watching the show that say, I want to talk to that guest. And of course, their contact information will be available. But there are also maybe others that want to be on the show. And if you want to be on a Referral Source, all you do is send an email to John. His email address is right there on the screen, theonholdguy@gmail.com. So John, let's bring on this cool guest. I'm looking forward to meeting Joel Sachs. Let's bring him in on the screen. Hey Joel, how you doing?
Hey Leon. Hey John. Boy, putting the pressure on me to be cool. I guess it's these Maui gyms that are doing it.
Gotta be.
And the hat plays along too.
Absolutely.
All right, so
in the beach in Cali.
So Joel, let me ask you this before we get on to about your business and everything. It's something that I ask every guest. Are these shades or sunglasses?
Well, you may have sunglasses, but I got shades, and John has shades too. Shades are cool.
And what?
I don't know, sunglasses. They're so blasé.
They're so blasé. Okay, so I want to be one of the cool kids. I don't know technically what these are, but let's just say I have shades. Let's
All
just
right,
say
there
that
you
I
go.
do. Hey, it's good to have you with us, Joel. Joel, tell us about your business. We were talking before the show starts, and I basically inside I went, "Wow, I could use that." Go ahead and tell us about your business, Joel.
You could.
All right. So thanks for the opportunity of being here. You know, it's been really a long time, or frustrating for restaurant owners, I should say. They've been taken advantage of for so long by DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, all those food delivery companies. that really take so much of their money and their profits that we felt that there had to be a better way. So I'm working with a company now called Zen Delivery, whereby instead of charging a percentage of what the ticket is to the restaurant, we will charge a flat $2 to $4 fee to have the food delivered, which is so much fairer to the restaurants, and they can now, uh, not only survive but thrive. Basically, restaurants have to pass the costs on to their customers because they can't absorb that 30%. A good restaurant, if they're lucky, has a profit margin of 15, maybe 20%. So to have a 30% hit for their food delivery just doesn't make sense. So we found a solution for them, and I'm really proud to be a part of the team.
That's great. Now, Joel, here's what I want to know. Right now, I'd like if we could get our production team to give Joel's contact information up, because I got to think there are people right now who are thinking, you know what? I just ordered today just like I did, and there are all these delivery fees and all associated with it. So Joel's phone number is right there on the screen, and I think there's also a website or email address that we have. You want to get into. In fact, if you want to stop the recording of the show now and go ahead and check it out, now's the time to do that. You don't have to wait until we finish talking. Now, Joel, let me do like a comparison for you, right? I grew up in the hotel business. And a lot of folks buy their hotel rooms on Expedia or Priceline or whatever it is, right? And the hotel price could be less if the hotel owner wasn't paying all of these what used to be called third-party fees. And as you described, it's working very similarly in the food delivery business. The owner of the restaurant wants to make a profit, and of course, they're passing it on to the consumer. So where did this idea of, wow, let's just do something basic and common sense, where did this come from? I'm so looking forward to learning more. Go ahead, please tell me. Uh-oh, he's frozen. John.
Okay,
Frozen.
Can you hear me?
John, it's freezing up on us. Let's go to John, and we'll get Joel squared away on the technology piece. So John, how did you meet Joel?
I have known Joel for a couple of years. We've been in other businesses together. We were introduced to each other by Coach Mike Martin, who will see Frozen and Unfrozen at the break, talking about real time, rubbing on the pain is gone. So I've known Joel for a couple of years through Coach Mike Martin, and love knowing him. He's got a great product, a great service, and could help a ton of people out there watching this right now at 3 a.m. that are starving. They can be ordering food and saving money from Zen Delivery.
I like it. Joel's back with us. So Joel, where did the bright idea of let's just do something common sense related, not have all these fees, where did that come from, and what took so long?
Well, the owners of the company, Bill Hoffman and Jeremy Monty, they've been, they're in the merchant services business, and one of the things that they like to do is find industries that really are struggling and have a better solution to the industry. And the idea came to them that Zen Delivery was so needed, and they basically are building a much better mousetrap than the other guys because, as we said, the restaurants are in dire need of these services. Let me just, before we get on any further, let me just give you a quick illustration of the potential savings to a restaurant. So let's make a couple of assumptions.
Yeah.
One is, let's assume that the restaurant does 20 deliveries a day, okay, which isn't a lot. That's pretty conservative. All right. And they're paying 30% to DoorDash. And the average ticket is $40. Okay. So if you times 30% by $40, that's $12. 20 deliveries times 365 days a year, roughly is 7,500 deliveries a year. Multiply 7,500 times $12, that's $90,000. Wow. That's what DoorDash would charge the restaurant. We would charge that restaurant on the same order $7,500 times fee, $15,000, saving the restaurant $75K every year using that scenario.
Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. Wow. John,
That
Go
would be
ahead.
the bottom line.
Yeah, that's just crazy numbers there. Wow. And the way you broke down the math, it's easy to understand why a restaurant owner would want to do business with you. Wow. I like it. I like it. I'm Leon Thomas. That's John Waller. We're here for the referral source with our guest today, Joel Sachs. So yeah, he is cool. Loving the hat too. Loving it. Loving it. Your hat is definitely cooler than mine. There's no doubt about it. I'll tell you what. Yeah. Let's do this. I'm going to back out for about 2 minutes. John, you and Joel go ahead and chat, and then I'll come back and take us into our mid breaks. Go ahead, John and Joel.
Thanks, LT.
Thank you.
Joel, my first question for you is, how did you get started with ZD, with Zen Delivery? How did that come about to you? Was it dropped in your lap, or was it because you network your brains out for the last gazillion years? What is it?
Well, it basically dropped in my lap, and when I saw it, it really struck me that this is sorely needed, and I just went with it. I've actually been in the networking space for, oh my God, the last 33 years, and I've been with a lot of different companies over the years, and I just see that this company is so different than anything I've ever experienced. One thing I'd like to say is, there's a big difference between red ocean and blue ocean. And by that, I mean, red ocean would be like, let's say a multi-level marketing company that sells nutritional supplements and products. Right. How many companies are there out there, John, that sell that kind of stuff? You've got your GNCs, everyone says that their product is the best. It's like sharks swimming in the ocean, right?
Right.
There's blood in the water. It's so competitive. It's red ocean.
I like that.
Zen Delivery is blue ocean. Why? Because we're doing something that nobody else has done. We're taking an industry that is in dire need of our help and making a big difference, and have no kind of blue ocean opportunity. And I love blue ocean opportunities, John.
Who is Zen Delivery better for? The restaurants or the consumers that are purchasing the meals from the restaurants? And how are
for
you
the driver and the customer, for everyone, they all benefit.
Okay.
The restaurant saves money on their delivery. The drivers, are treated very fairly because they'll never be stiffed with no tip when they deliver through our platform, and they're guaranteed 100%, gas fee as well.
So how are you reaching out to the restaurants to let them know about Zen so that they can start taking advantage of not getting hammered by the other companies out there that are hammering them?
Well, it's partners like myself and others that have seek this opportunity. And for your listeners out there, I'd love to work with you and help you bring this to your own local market, because there is a dire need, and we are expanding nationally in the United States in every market. So we are aggressively looking for brand partners to help us in this project.
Cool. Okay, excellent.
Yeah, I like it. I'm looking forward.
LT's back in the box.
Yeah. So looking forward to learning more. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to hear from Coach Mike Martin, and then John and I will come back and talk. Coach Mike Martin is with us every Monday talking about the great pain relief products he has. We'll go to hear from Coach Mike Martin. We'll come back for a couple of minutes, and then we'll hear some more about the referral source. And of course, talk to our cool guest, Joel Sachs. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. This is Mike Martin again from Houston, Texas, here to share the story about real-time pain relief, our ingredient-based therapy that is taking the country by storm for the past 24 years. Our product line is fairly broad, and our number of ingredients per product varies from 12 to 24 different ingredients. Aloe vera is sort of the base that we use in it for a little bit of everything. And then we have arnica, we have a little tiny bit of menthol, nothing compared to some of the competitors out there. And then we have a number of other things, depending on what issue you might have. We have a special foot cream. We have a special hand cream. We have special creams for athletes with hardly any menthol in it at all, so it doesn't burn. So we have a number of things that you can use. The best way to get a hold of me is call me at the number on the screen, or go check out the website there that has a number of things. Call me if you have questions. Each different product has a different use, and it has different numbers of things. Our different products, our best seller is one called Max, MAXX, and the ingredients there include peppermint. And did you know peppermint happens to be in the menthol family? Unbelievable, huh? But again, we have very little amount of menthol. We do comply with all FDA requirements for labeling. So again, check us out. Every single one of our pain relief products, in fact, has an FDA label saying it is a registered over-the-counter pain relief product or an over-the-counter homeopathic product with homeopathic ingredients. Homeopathic ingredients takes very little to do its job, and it makes the use of it or the effects of it last a very long time. I personally have been using this stuff for the past 13 years, and it's been done wonders for me. It actually helped me not to have knee surgery. So if you want to get some info and learn a little bit more about it, give me a call, schedule a time. Let's talk. Possibly I can get some free samples out. It all depends on your situation. So the ball is in your court. Go check out my website. Give me a call. Let's chat. Let's get rid of the pain. Rub it on. The pain is gone. Mike Martin.
Thank you, Coach Mike. Again, you heard him say, rub it on, and the pain is gone. Before we go to another short break, Joel and John, let me ask you both something as they come back on the screen. Let me ask you both a question here. Joel, as I look at your background there, I see some very cool sports pictures and memorabilia. Who's your team?
Oh, it's got to be the Giants and 49ers.
Jeremiah, our producer for today, please do not kick him out of the show. Leave him on. And John, those are your teams also, is that correct?
Darn skitular, they sure are. Yes.
Yeah. You got Willie Mays behind me, and I'll just move the camera real quickly. And there's Joe Montana, my boy.
Right.
My
okay.
guy.
Wow. I won't bring up the fact that we beat you guys. The Ravens beat you in a Super Bowl. But that doesn't matter.
So I put a headset on Steve Young's ear back 14 years ago in 2008. Yeah, I sold him some headsets and he's up in Palo Alto from a referral.
Oh. Hey, Leon, let me ask you, who has more Super Bowl rings, the 49ers or the Ravens?
Okay, so it's time to go on our next commercial break.
Of course it is.
Of course. Hey, we have a question here from Vars, who's also goes through attending a lot of our events. The question is the delivery service available in Pennsylvania or Virginia?
Well, Voss, thank you for asking. Yeah, we are building everywhere in the United States. I've got some people on my team that are from Pennsylvania, and yeah, I'd love to talk with you and help you bring it to your area. Absolutely.
There you go.
It's brand new. I should say we're just starting. We just launched June 13th, so this is really, really
yeah,
hot off the press, if you will.
That
is everything.
Is really new. Hey, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be back to have another cool part of conversation with Joel Sachs. Here we go.
You're watching The Referral Source with John Waller. The Referral Source can help you grow your business by exposing you to people that can send business your way. Many business owners try to get it done by themselves. Email campaigns, social media posts, and old-fashioned cold calls might work, but there's nothing like a referral. By being a guest on the Referral Source, you're exposing yourself to John's wide net of contacts. And by watching the Referral Source, you will see a featured business and think about who you could refer to that business. The Referral Source is a win-win all around. If you would like to feature your business on the Referral Source by advertising or being a guest on the show, contact John Waller via email at theonholdguy@gmail.com. You can watch the Referral Source live each Monday at 3:30 Eastern on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. You'll also see replays during the week. And now, back to more of the Referral Source.
Hey, John, before I turn it over to you to talk some more with Joel. Joel, here's a question for you regarding referrals. I heard you say you've been in the networking space for a long, long time. Tell me about a big referral win, something you've gotten or that you are aware that someone has gotten through networking. Go ahead, Joel.
Well, I'll just talk about Zen Delivery. That I've a part of a great networking group and met this gentleman from Pennsylvania who is very active in the Pennsylvania Restaurant and Hospitality Association. He has contacts with over 4,000 restaurants, and he's very excited. And we're really, as Boss was wondering about being in Pennsylvania, yes, we really are pushing hard to get Zen in that state. But networking is a very, very powerful tool, and I highly recommend it. I just love building relationships because that's really what it's about.
Yeah, for sure. John, you and Joel go ahead and chat about relationships and referrals, how you guys met and all that, and I'll come back in a couple minutes. Go ahead, take it away.
Joel, what 2 or 3 things would you say that you're most passionate about Zen Delivery, about ZD?
Probably the biggest thing is I really fear a world where we have choices like Olive Garden, Ruth Chris Steakhouse, and Applebee's to choose from. And the poor mom and pop restaurants just aren't going to make it. They're just getting, I don't know the exact numbers, but I do know that since COVID hit, there have been a large number of restaurants that have gone belly up that couldn't survive. And it's the food delivery costs that are probably the highest expense that the restaurant incurs right now. So if we can help them reduce that cost, oh my God, the moms and pops will do great.
Okay. That's funny. I know somebody I can refer you to here in Arizona, here in Albuquerque, who I met through networking a couple weeks ago, and he owns like 9 or 10 pizza delivery restaurants, another Mediterranean restaurant, a hamburger place. He's the CEO of the company, and I think what you have could really help him out because a big part of their business is delivery. So we need to.
Thank you. I'd love to talk to him.
Haas, yeah, good guy. Yeah, he's a Rotarian. Are you in Rotary?
Not currently. I used to be. I'm a Paul Harris Fellow, and love the organization. I moved to California a little while ago, so I haven't gotten back into Rotary yet, but I'd like to, absolutely.
Yeah, that's good for me to ask you that because that could help because he is a Rotarian. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we need to talk about that.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
I like what you said about helping out the mom and pa's, and he is a mom and pa. He's not a big dog. I think he's even got a couple. They're called Pizza 9. They're in Switzerland. So,
cool.
Yeah, interesting guy. So we need to chat about him. Maybe you can help him out with Zen. Yeah. Cool.
If I have another second, I would like to talk about the customer benefits too.
Okay.
With Zen, and that is that not only will the customers most likely save money on their delivery cost because the restaurant won't have to pass it off to them, but most of the time, in fact, pretty much all the time, DoorDash and those guys, they charge the customers a lot of money too. and they're hidden fees. With us, we just have 4 basic fees to the customer. We have a delivery fee that is $3.99 per delivery, or $9.99 monthly subscription for unlimited deliveries for those people that get a lot of deliveries a month. It's just $10 a month. We have a $2 platform fee, which is very standard in the industry. I think DoorDash has one for $6. And then the tip, the driver pays, or the customer pays the driver a tip. The beautiful part about our tip is that the driver can never be stiffed with no tip. The customer must pay at least a 10% tip. But even though it defaults at 20%, they can manually go in and decrease it down to 10%, but never below that. And then finally, a gas fee that the customer pays is $3 for the first 5 miles and 50 cents thereafter for each additional mile. 100% of the tip and the gas money goes straight to the driver. We do not skim money off the top like the other companies have been known to do. So that's it. Very above board cost to the customer. It's as I said, a win-win-win situation for customers, restaurants, and drivers.
Is there any kind of a gift card somebody could buy? I know somebody here in ABQ. She's a relative, and she's always using DoorDash, and just Monster uses those as an end user.
Well, when we do get launched, one of the things in a given area, then if a customer enrolls in the $9.99 unlimited deliveries, then their first month is free.
Got it. Very cool. Very exciting. Good stuff. Thanks so much for being on today, Joel.
Thank you for having me.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like this is going to be, I think in the description that you sent me, Joel, you said this is a disruptor in the food delivery business, and I can so much see how.
Joel, what about a hotel that, okay, obviously if they don't have food service, I mean, they're not going to be hacked off by having you guys take care of their guests in a hotel, but so if they don't have food service or 24/7 service in a hotel, can you deliver to them like pizzas or whatever it is?
Sure. If they're ordered from a restaurant, the driver will just deliver to the hotel. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is going to be really good stuff. I see good things happening, and Joel, I look forward to connecting with you. So we have each other's contact information, so I'll go ahead and make sure I contact you. But I want to make sure we get your information displayed again. If folks want to contact you, go ahead and verbally give us your phone number, and we'll display it at the same time.
Okay, there it is. Area code 503-313-6977 is my phone number.
All right. And there's a website or a link or something. There's your email address right there.
JESAXE@comcast.net.
All right.
And then the website you can go to is zendelivery.biz/save with Zen.
All right. Great. Looking forward to you and Zen just having great success. And again, one of the things that resonates with me, it resonates with John, is when you talked about that mom and pop, right? Yes. That being able to make it, that this could help them sustain, become profitable again, and hang in there with the big boys. That's something we really like to do, is help the small guy make it. So I'm really
in a local Chinese food restaurant Friday night. It was raining like crazy, and there was like 4 tables in that place at 6 o'clock on a Friday night. Yeah. So,
our goal, just so you guys know, by the end of next year, we want to be the 4th biggest food delivery company behind DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats.
Awesome.
And
right on.
Is that up on the wall, the date by 12/31/23?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Like it. Thank you, Joel, for being here. We appreciate it. Great guest. And John was right. You are a cool guy. He's right. You are cool. John, another great show, great guest to have here. That's going to help businesses, but also is going to be able to help individuals save money. I love it. A great show.
Like they say in the radio biz now, it's not in the can, it's in the hard drive.
I like it. I'm Leon Thomas. He's John Waller. Thanks for being here for another episode of The Referral Source. We'll see you next week right here, Monday at 3:30.
Same bad channel.
Here we go.
Thanks for watching The Referral Source with John Waller. The Referral Source airs each Monday at 3:30 on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. We'll see you next week on The Referral Source.